Haircut Dad here, and we have Rebecca. Rebecca, do you know what kind of haircut you're getting?
Kind of like a flipped over fade, kind of.
Asymmetric.
Asymmetric, yes.
Up over, shaved over one ear, and a little fade up the back.
Yes.
And you're a little bit excited about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's get you going. Well, maybe it would help. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you said you want the part to come over here, but not too far.
Yeah.
Okay. Now your hair is natural curly,
Yes.
so we're going to see how natural curly after it gets done.
Okay.
Because before I finish all the way, I'm going to get it wet just to see how curly it is.
It's more wavy curly.
Yeah, I was seeing that. You got a lot of waves. Come back here, you. Okay. I don't know what kind of shampoo you use, but it smells good.
Thank you. It's actually herbal essence.
Get up there, you. You're supposed to be staying up there. Okay, you said you've been watching me. How long have you been watching?
For about 2 months.
And what made you finally decide to go for it?
It was now or never, and plus I watched you, I realized that you're very good, you're good at what you do, and just by watching you I kind of gained trust in you, because nobody's cut my hair before, except for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And as I told you earlier, I was impressed, because normally I don't get that kind of accolades.
I've showed your videos to other people too.
Really?
Yes, I have.
You're not supposed to be there. Come here, guys. Instead of me stepping over there and get my stuff together. And we've been talking about some stuff. I think we can trade horror stories at the hospital, huh?
Right.
This side's definitely got a little more curl to it over here.
Yeah.
But as you said, wavy curly.
Yeah. Like sometimes it'll curl and sometimes it'll just be wavy, depending on the weather.
Like somebody else I know. Excuse me. Hers is crazy though.
Is it?
Yeah, it starts out almost board straight at the top.
Oh wow.
Goes down with just a little wave, and then the ends are curly.
Oh wow.
And she's got straight parts mixed in with all that.
That's
amongst
weird.
the curls.
That is weird. it's unique.
Yeah, it kind of was. But I don't have video of her because it was before I had the camera.
Oh.
But she decided, she got mad at her boyfriend. And she decided she was going to get rid of all of it.
Oh no.
Yeah, she did a total head shake. And I haven't seen her for quite a long time, but her sister tells me, yeah, she does it herself all the time.
Nice.
She just keeps it cut off. Alrighty, this is what I was trying to find earlier. And I'm going to show that to you.
I like that. I like this.
Is that too tight?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think so because I didn't tighten. Come on, Dexter, move on. Get my eyeballs out. Okay. Now, I was showing you the curve comb earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to be surprised a little. And I told you I was doing this as a dry cut.
Mm-hmm.
And why?
Because he wanted to make sure it'd be even, and so it wouldn't shrink up.
Yeah, but see, natural curly hair, if you do it wet, and when it dries, it pulls up more.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to pull up too much.
Thank you. Scalp dry?
No.
I'm gonna fight with that.
You. Trying to hide on me like that. Okay. Curve comb.
Okay.
Now, since you're doing this asymmetric, what I'm doing is I'm putting this in to where it comes
I gotcha.
like this way and over the ear, and it swings down. Alright. Okay. Alrighty then. You weren't supposed to stay on there. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm changing the size of the blade. Because we said we're going to do a fade.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want it extremely short up here towards the top. So, and you want the fade to come all the way up to this to the part.
Yes. Like I said, I'm putting my hair in your hands.
Alright, well I'm just trying to do what you need or what you wanted. Now if you're going to do this fade all the way up to the part, I'm using a bigger blade up here and then gradually getting smaller as it goes down. Get over there, you're not part of that. You're not invited to this party. Does it feel different than you thought it would?
Yeah, actually it does. Kind of feels good.
You thought it was going to pull or something?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was going to pinch me or something, and it's not doing nothing. Well, I mean, it's cutting my hair, but it's not hurting me.
No, because your hair don't bleed.
Right.
Alright, now. Keep your pants leg. I'm surprised that you're getting it faded, actually. You must have been wanting to do something really different for a while.
Yeah.
Because too many women are scared to death of doing this.
I have been, but you're calm, cool, and collected, so I like that.
Calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get excited a whole lot. Because there's no reason for it.
I like how you describe what you're doing in the videos and everything.
Well, some of the videos are used for teaching. So, if you don't describe what you're doing, then what's the point of trying to teach if they don't know what the hell you're doing?
Right. Makes sense.
You wasn't supposed to be there. Now we talked about this before we got started.
Yes.
And we talked about how this was going to look.
Mm-hmm.
And you decided to do the undercut.
Yes.
Alright, now you're not going to be faded all the way around.
No.
Just part of it.
Yes.
Just part of this, like down here.
Yeah.
But this up here is not getting faded.
No.
It's going to be in an undercut.
Yes.
Now, I explained to you how this part back here is going to drop down.
Yes.
See up there. And your undercut's not going to be real close.
Right.
an undercut. It's short, but it ain't gonna be buzzed off like to the skin or nothing.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to be excited to see it when you do a flat iron on it too.
Oh, I know.
Come on, guys. Now, I talked to you before we started and asked you about a face shave.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be interested in trying one?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Now, if you've seen from the other videos, then you know I'm not putting it down on your head.
Right.
I'm using the bone to let that blade ride up off of it so that it blends that in. Alright, now. Now see, people who've never watched this before, and you're the first one they're seeing, I'm going to ask you, when I do this, it does not hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt one bit.
Feels like,
feels great.
feels like you're getting a massage, don't it?
Yes, it does. Real relaxing.
You've got a very nice head shape,
Yeah.
which means you can get away with all kinds of stuff.
Good.
Now, in doing this phase, I'm only bringing this up so far as it goes around.
Okay.
Okay, we're going over there. What are you doing over here? See, before Buttercup moved, she moved to another state. She done all kinds of haircuts, but she had migraines, and she loved getting her hair cut because she said the clippers got rid of the migraines.
Really?
Yeah, she said the vibration made it feel good and got rid of them.
It would make sense.
Just for a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to get started again. See if we can get her done. Now, this one's a little different. Picking it up right under the other and blending it into it. Because of what we're going to do over here. That's a trick I learned doing all this for all these years. What you do is you lift up on the scalp like that, and it makes them little hairs stand up just enough to where I can get them.
Okay.
When you do like that, it makes them come off the bone and they stand up.
Huh.
Right now. I'm only doing this one around this part right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it across the bottom too though, but I'm not going to fade it all the way around like this one. I used to work in a shop on Lower Brownsboro, and when I tell people that I've done people's hair from all over the world, I mean that.
Wow.
Because where I worked at, they came from the medical school, the dental school, Southern Baptist Seminary,
Oh.
and I've done them from everywhere. Africa, United Arab Emirates,
Wow.
France, Sweden, England, Korea, China, Burma, New Zealand.
Wow.
Yeah, they come from all over. Now you can tell I'm not going up as high.
Yeah.
This is a different size blade than that last one I just used. Now I already know I have to wash that right there.
Yeah. I don't know why that comes up like that, guys. I don't know why that on my neck comes up like that.
That's because that's the where your spine connects to your brain.
Oh.
But that's not the reason I have to watch it. It's because when I went over it, it got red quick.
Yeah.
And I don't want to irritate it. Well, some people's neck right there is really sensitive. Now, if I write a book, what I actually know wouldn't fill a matchbook.
Right.
But when people tell me I'm so full of it, they're right. I am. I am full of useless knowledge. Things like the modern English language is actually a form of German.
Really?
Yep. Back from the days when England was young and not quite England yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it was, but they were, it's because they had different parts like Wessex, Mercia, Northumbria. They were separate kingdoms. And there was a few. But when the Vikings invaded England and brought what they called the Great Heathen Army, the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, they actually wound up with part of England. And for quite a long time, the English had to pay tribute to the Vikings. And it was called Danegeld, or Dane's Gold. And because the Vikings were here and had settlements and intermixed, the ones that spoke the German, it eventually, now I'm not talking about modern day English, but the English language, what they call Old English, was actually German. Modern day English has changed over time into what it is now.
Yeah.
Just like our language. With slang and other influences, you know, things change. And I had somebody try to tell me that all languages are from Greek and Roman.
No, they're not.
No, because the Romans spoke Latin. And you want to hear the funny part?
What?
They only used Latin in official documents and transcripts. Everything else they used Kobe Greek.
Oh, wow.
And you want to hear the reason for that?
Yeah.
Alexander the Great. Now, do you know why?
No.
Alexander conquered the known world before he was 30.
Wow.
Okay? So, and he left his generals behind to rule the conquered lands. And of course they took wives, the soldiers took wives. So, everywhere that Alexander went and left his generals to rule, they knew Greek. And Kobe Greek was a common language and not difficult. It was not a difficult language. And because everybody knew Greek, that's why the Romans used it, because everybody knew it.
Right.
They didn't have to go around learning Armenian, Jewish, and all that, you know, everything. They didn't have to go around learning new languages when they all knew a language that they knew. I see that little cowlick trying to act up right there. So that's another reason why I'm doing this dry. Exactly that reason. Because with a cowlick, if you do it wet, it'll pull up and be shorter on one part than the rest.
I didn't even know I had a cowlick.
You didn't know that this?
No.
You don't see how it swings over that?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, that's what it's. You got a little part right there, a little bitty one. But this part wants to swing over that way and then come back this way. And this hair just goes. It's nothing bad. But if I'm going to do these bangs, I'm going to do it like that. So that they look right. Close your eyes. Sorry.
Okay.
Alrighty. Go right there. Alrighty then. So I want all of this part come to the front. How's it feeling so far to you?
It feels shorter. It feels a lot cooler. It's
lighter.
It's lighter. Yes, my head don't feel so heavy.
Okay, now. Okay, now where this is dropping down, I want that to go right to there. Down on that angle where it jumps right into the front. Get off of there. Okay. Come back here, you. About you, but this stuff with what we were talking about a few minutes ago, been going on for so long, you kind of get used to it.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it a whooping?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to get used to stuff like that.
No.
You're going to behave. Were you surprised about the clippers?
Yeah, I always thought they pinched you and stuff like that.
Well, if they're not adjusted right, they will.
But yours, they were smooth.
They're supposed to be. But as I said, you know, if some people, if they adjust them up too close to cut like super short or right to the skin or something, then they're going to. I've known, I'm not going to say no names or any locations, but I've known one barber in particular who every time he cut my nephew's hair, he nicked him really bad up his neck. It like tore him up.
Yeah, no, you were very smooth about it.
Now, your hair was colored and it looked like it had a little bit of damage to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be rectified. I'm doing this way so that when you do the flat iron, it's going to look right.
Okay.
Now take your hand and feel that. Feel your hair.
Oh, wow.
Soft, isn't it?
Yes. Wow.
I like that, oh wow. You were like, am I skinned?
I expected to, like, I'm used to so much more hair that I'm used to running my fingers all the way through it, and then it ran out. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, your hair ran out before you thought it would.
Yeah.
I saw it, I wasn't going to cut you
Oh,
off.
no, I seen you.
Get them little pieces right there. Okay, now, that part is finished. And now it's going to be the fun part. The part you don't know about yet.
Oh, Lord.
Get up there. You ain't supposed to be a tangle in there. Are you shocked I had enough to twist up there?
Yeah.
It looks shorter than what it actually is. And I think you're going to be surprised at how quick it grows.
Yeah.
Especially that now it's healthy.
Oh, I know. I'm glad I got rid of all that dead stuff.
You didn't bleach none, did you?
Huh?
You didn't use bleach, did you?
No?
Okay. Because bleach would have made it worse.
I used some hair dye and it was the cheap
Alright, I'm
kind.
going to show you this. You see what's left in the bottom of the cup?
Mm-hmm.
Smell.
Mm-hmm.
Smell good?
Soap. Smells good.
There's enough in there to do a whole lot of them.
Wow.
Are you like, oh wow, that feels good?
Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
Tickles a little bit. But it feels really good.
Yep, it does. Okay. Now, I want to see what your natural neckline is doing. the scary one. Now, you might be surprised. Not what you thought, is it?
No.
And this one has to be worked on. I was not trained as a barber. I taught myself. And in order to get this as sharp as it's supposed to be, I've talked with a friend of mine that is a barber, and they told me just strop it, strop it, strop it. And I've got a strop in there, and I've treated it like I was told. And I'm doing all that. Okay, that goes like that. And this side. That. Now, is it tugging or hurting?
No.
Now I'm sitting there talking about this razor needs work. It's not as sharp as it's supposed to be. And when I take this, and take it down like that, feels good, don't it?
Just a little bit.
Now if you were doing up higher, it does feel really good. I've been told that a lot. And I told you about my niece. That's her favorite part. Is when it goes from up here to down all the way. That is her favorite part. Now, people see this and they think that I'm doing, holding your head forcefully.
No.
And I'm not using any force in them.
Nope.
But in a lot of videos it looks like I do. I've been told that quite a bit. Flatten up that right there. Okay. That is that. Now, I've got another bar that's going to be going in here real soon. It smells like chocolate.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Now, where I need to work is just right there. Just to clean the bottom part. And right here. Now, I'm sitting there talking about how that blade needs to be sharper and everything,
It does.
but you can see it does take care.
Yeah.
Now this one is a different kind of razor, and it is sharp. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah, big time.
Get off of there. Okay. Well, you did get scratched.
It's okay.
Is it burning or anything?
A little bit, but it's not bad.
It's because a lot of people, their skin gives, but yours is really tight. I guess that's from being so skinny.
Yeah.
And tell me why you're so skinny.
Because I ran track and field my whole life in cross country.
So your metabolism is up there to where you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
It's up there and it does its own thing.
I can eat like a horse and not gain a pound.
You know, I have a niece. I kid you not. This girl ate a whole large pizza by herself. Okay? And she doesn't, she never gains any weight, ever. And she don't run track and field. She's a couch potato.
We got blessed. It'll catch up to her when she gets older. I'm 35 and mine's starting to slow down.
Well, she's about the same age as you are and can eat anything she wants and never gains a freaking ounce. But I look at a glass of water and gain weight. And that is literally not a joke. My mom and all her family were all big, and I guess they just passed that fat gene on to us. My youngest sister is not like us though. She's a mutant.
There's always one out of the family that's not.
Doesn't it kill you? Alrighty, how'd that feel?
Felt good.
You were surprised, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was. It went a lot smoother than I thought it would go.
Alrighty, we're gonna pause just a second.
Okay.
They didn't have to go around learning new languages when they all knew a language that they knew. I see that little cowlick trying to act up right there. So that's another reason why I'm doing this dry. Exactly that reason. Because with a cowlick, if you do it wet, it'll pull up and be shorter on one part than the rest.
I didn't even know I had a cowlick.
You didn't know that this?
No.
You don't see how it swings over that?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, that's what it's. You got a little part right there, a little bitty one. But this part wants to swing over that way and then come back this way. And this hair just goes. It's nothing bad. But if I'm going to do these bangs, I'm going to do it like that. So that they look right. Close your eyes. sorry.
Okay.
Alrighty. About right there. Alrighty then. So I want all of this part come to the front. How's it feeling so far to you?
It feels shorter. It feels a lot cooler. It's
Lighter?
It's lighter, yes. My head don't feel so heavy.
Okay, now. Okay, now where this is dropping down, I want that to go right to there. And go down on that angle. Where it jumps right into the front. Get off of there. Okay. Come back here, you. I don't know about you, but this stuff with what we were talking about a few minutes ago, been going on for so long, you kind of get used to it.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it a whooping?
Yeah.
People shouldn't have to get used to stuff like that.
No.
You're going to behave. Okay, come back over here so I can see that. Right. Now, I don't want to put that part of the bang in there just yet. Were you surprised about the clippers?
Yeah, I always thought they pinched you and stuff like that.
Well, if they're not adjusted right, they will.
But yours, they were smooth.
They're supposed to be. But as I said, you know, if some people, if they adjust them up too close to cut like super short or right to the skin or something, then they're going to. I've known, I'm not going to say no names or any locations, but I've known one barber in particular who every time he cut my nephew's hair, he nicked him really bad up his neck. It like tore him up.
Yeah, no, you were very smooth about it.
Now, your hair was colored and looked like it had a little bit of damage to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to be rectified. I'm doing this way so that when you do the flat iron, it's going to look right.
Okay.
Now take your hand and feel that. Feel your hair.
Oh wow.
Soft, isn't it?
Yes. Wow.
I like that. Oh wow. You're like, am I skinned?
I expected to, like, I'm used to so much more hair that I'm used to running my fingers all the way through it, and then it ran out. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, your hair ran out before you thought it would.
Yeah.
I saw it. I wasn't going to cut it.
Oh no, I see you.
Get them little pieces right there. Okay, now that part is fini. And now it's going to be the fun part. The part you don't know about yet.
Oh Lord.
Get up there. Ain't supposed to be a tangle in there. Are you shocked I had enough to twist up there?
Yeah.
It looks shorter than what it actually is. And I think you're going to be surprised at how quick it grows.
Yeah.
Especially that now it's healthy.
Oh, I know. I'm glad I got rid of all that dead stuff.
You didn't bleach none, did you?
Huh?
You didn't use bleach, did you?
No?
Okay. Because bleach would have made it worse.
I used some hair dye and it was the cheap
Alright, I'm
kind.
going to show you this. You see what's left in the bottom of the cup?
Mm-hmm.
Smell.
Mm-hmm.
Smell good?
Soap. Smells good.
There's enough in there to do a whole lot of them.
Wow.
Are you like, oh wow, that feels good?
Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
Tickles a little bit. But it feels really good.
Yep, it does. Okay. Now, I want to see what your natural neckline is doing. Okay. Okay, we're back. And I see that smile. Rebecca has a smile.
Yes.
While we was on break, you felt your head.
Yes, it feels amazing.
You didn't think it would feel like that.
No, it feels really cool. I want to run my fingers through it all the time.
All right, run your hand down. Now go back up.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a cool feeling.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I see that smile's even bigger now. Alright, we're gonna try to get you done.
Yeah.
Say that's badass, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Well, it ain't done yet. Okay.
Not good.
Alright. Well, you're gonna get it again.
Okay.
I want this lather a little thicker. So that it feels like a blanket. A silky soft blanket. How's it feel?
It feels like a silky soft blanket.
Warm too, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one back again. And flip it to the other side. Now this one I was telling you. Different razor. Yeah, this one's really sharp. Oh, what you expected?
No.
pleasant feeling?
Yes, very pleasant.
Okay. Didn't expect it, did you?
No, it feels good. I can understand why you suggested it. It does feel good. Face feels smoother.
Well, what it does is it takes that top layer of dead skin off.
Oh, okay.
It also gets rid of what's known as lanigo hair, which is the tiny hairs on everybody's body.
Yeah.
Excuse me, allergy. Okay. Amazed?
Yeah.
He was like, I wasn't supposed to like that. Alright.
See why guys like doing that.
Huh?
I see why guys like that.
Some guys.
I think girls should do it too.
Huh?
I think all girls should do that.
Feels awesome, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
You didn't know you was going to get a birthday present, did you?
No.
Okay, now. Get my baby hairs. Stand up there, fellas. Alrighty. Ow. Okay. Did that hurt any?
Nope.
That was a dry razor.
Was it?
Yeah. This part of your hair is not wet. What I did was cleaned up that little messy stuff right there.
Yeah.
And then brought this where it comes around nice.
Thank you.
I didn't even see which one it was.
Oreo.
I'm sorry, Oreo. Oh, that makes me hurt. Stop laughing, it hurts. Oh, man. Okay. All right, now. Now, do you normally blow dry your hair, or do you let it dry on its own?
I usually let it dry on its own, and then straight curl like
Flat iron it?
Flat iron.
Okay. Alrighty then, I think what I'm going to do is let you up and flat iron it. Okay, we're back with Rebecca, and turn sideways. Let them see how it's flat ironed and how it's laying. Come on around. Okay, hold it right there. I want them to see your neckline and how the back's done. Let them see your fade. All right, come on around slow. Come on. Come on around. Okay, we were talking. Now, this is really different for you.
Yeah.
Did you think it was going to look this way?
No, it looks better than what I thought.
It looks better?
Yeah.
And you said you've been wanting to do something like this for a while.
Something different, yeah.
And this is definitely different.
Yes.
And I think it makes you look younger.
Good.
And you got a feel on your face, and that, you said, what was you saying about the face shape?
It just feels so smooth and fresh. It feels fresh.
Yeah, because that top layer of dead skin's gone.
Yeah, it feels great.
And it didn't hurt you.
No, it didn't hurt one bit.
And what'd you say when we were talking? You said I asked you if it hurt, and you said, I think you said it felt really good.
Yeah, it felt really good. It was relaxing. It felt like silk.
Relaxing. That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to remember. And that was new for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, all of it was.
And that warm lather, it feels good, no?
Yeah, it feels like silk.
Yeah, and that warm rag is like,
Yes, it was like.
that's almost the best part of it, isn't
Yeah.
it? Alrighty, hon. Well, Miss Rebecca, I'm glad you're happy. You've seen it.
I love it.
And you've looked at the back and the way it is and your fade. Did you see any lines?
Just the edge that you did back here on my neck. That's it.
No, I mean lines in your fade.
No, it looks great.
It's blended in like,
Yeah.
and you didn't think it was going to do like it, did you?
No.
That's because I try hard.
You're perfect.
Alrighty then, Miss Rebecca. Wave bye to everybody and I'll get you in cake.
Bye.